Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading. Virgo, let's have a look to see what messages the divine wants you to receive in this reading. I always remind you as usual that these readings are generalized, so use your own discernment and wisdom to receive the message that is specifically for you. If you're finding that the message is not resonating, consider looking at your sun sign, your moon sign, and also your rising sign, because when you do that, you get more information about your current situation. Okay, so let's grab some tarot cards as well, and then we can get started. So Virgo, let's have a look to see what is here. You have an interesting reading that is here from the cards that I can see. All right. Okay. So from the messages that I can hear and the messages that I can see on the cards, there is a feeling of just being encouraged to take some time to yourself, to heal, to ask yourself some important questions. Because by asking yourself some important questions, you're going to see that the path that you're meant to be on becomes clearer. Why? Because currently there is a feeling in your mind where you could just be feeling a little bit foggy-headed. Okay, there is just that feeling where you are just feeling like, I just need a break. Okay, and for some of you, you have just already stepped into this energy of taking a break. For some of you guys are in that energy of looking back, evaluating, assessing the past as you are mending your heart. The Four of Swords is that energy where you're really looking at the past and seeing some mistakes maybe that you've made, some pains that you've gone through, and taking all the information from the past so that when you get up from the Four of Swords, you can go forward with clarity. Why clarity? Because when you're looking at the energies of the swords, they operate on the mental plane. So this is the energy where you are asking yourself, how can I go forward so that I can think clearly, not repeating the same mistakes from the past. So some of you are just really wanting that clarity right now and looking at the mistakes in the past, the prices that you paid for those mistakes. And as you're going forward, you are now ready to fight another day. Okay, so because the next card that you have from our tarot cards, in fact, it's our oracle card, is the card that is telling you to trust your path and asks you, if you knew that you were supported, what would you do? What permission would you give yourself going forward? If you knew 100% that the divine was supporting you, that you will have the people that will assist you, that your guides and your guardian angels will be here protecting you, what would you do? What would you achieve? How would you show up in the world? So as you are thinking about this right now, as you are healing, as you're bringing that energy of self-care, you're thinking about those important questions. If I knew that I was supported, how will I show up in the world? And as you're praying, as you're asking the divine for those synchronicities so that you can meet those people who will support you, so that you can meet those people who will speak life into you and fill your cup up as you are filling their cup up too. There is an energy of support where it is all about give and take. You're bringing in your talents, your skills, your love, your nurturing heart, and other people are equally doing the same. And together you're going on a path where trust is going to be really important. So understand that that message of trust is carrying on to our next set of oracle cards. So again, we have that word trust right there. And this word is asking you to trust in your inner wisdom and your intuition. And not only that, I want you to look at these two cards because they are speaking on exactly the same type of message. All right. Because when you're looking at our card, the black and white and red card, this one, you're seeing that you have that feeling of making a wish. And as you're making a wish, you can see that you have your spirit animals, your guardian angels, your ancestors, the celestial beings that protect you. As you're making that wish, they are going forward to create those synchronicities, to create those magic moments. But at the same time, you have to play your role as you're walking on that journey, because you're going to see that synchronicities are happen. Now, will you trust your intuition? If you thought that you were meant to go straight ahead, and then suddenly your intuition, suddenly you just hear a voice that says, 10 left and go through that door. Will you just think, oh, no, I'm in a hurry right now, and you carry on forward? Guess what happens? You had have just missed an important magical moment. That is how synchronicities happen. Something happens as if by mistake. Something happens where you just hear a voice, a nudge to do something different, to go in a different direction. And you step into that energy of trusting. And as you do, you're seeing that the path that you're going on starts to unfold in a beautiful and magical way. This is that energy that is really emphasizing you stepping into the energy of trusting your intuition and your own inner wisdom, so much so that you don't even need to watch tarot readings. You don't even need me anymore, because everything that you need, all the answers that you're searching for out here already reside within you. And this is you learning to trust in those answers. This is you learning to trust in your own intuition and your own wisdom. And as you go forward, you're seeing that things are happening a lot quicker, because the messages that you are receiving from your guides are tailor-made exactly for you. So again, this is that message about trusting your path. And as you're trusting your path, to trust also your inner wisdom and your intuition, because you are divinely guided right now. So as we're moving on to the next set of cards, we are now seeing that again, that message of trust is coming in a different way. Now we're talking about vibes. What are vibes? Vibes are about energy. Everyone you meet emits a frequency, a vibration that your intuition, that your inner mind picks up on. And sometimes you meet that person that seems like to be the perfect person, but inside your solar plexus, your intuition, there is a feeling of unease. There is a tenseness that is there. And you ignore that message, you ignore that vibe. And then guess what happens? That person that you thought was going to be your soulmate, that person that you thought was going to be a good friend, that person that you thought you could trust, they tend to harm you, to hurt you later on in the future. So whatever is happening, wherever you're going, you're going to be start leaning on your intuition, because your intuition is going to be telling you the vibes that someone is giving out. And as these vibes are going out, you are picking up on these vibes energetically, and you are understanding that vibes speak louder than words. It is important. So again, you are trusting your intuition, because your intuition is speaking to you through vibration, is speaking to you through your inner wisdom, your intuition, your solar plexus, and even deeper than that. So as we're concluding this reading, we have our last card that is here. And it is the card that is just saying, a wise person once said, fuck it. And they lived happily ever after. The end. Why is that message important? Well, because we saw you with our first card as being in the energy of the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, even though it is a feeling of healing, a card that speaks about nurturing and loving yourself, it is also a card that indicates that some of you, as you are healing from a trauma, a heartbreak, a person who maybe deceived you, as you're healing from that, you could just fall into that energy of overthinking, replaying this situation over and over again. Why did this person do this to me? Why? And as you're replaying those messages, you are just falling more into the energy of depression, of anxiety, that energy of just people can't be trusted. Well, you made a mistake in the past because vibes told you that this person couldn't be trusted, but you trusted them anyway. And then when they hurt you, you are now in this energy of the Four of Swords, thinking that I can't trust people, thinking that whatever it is that you're thinking about. So what this card is saying to you, stop overthinking about what happened in the past. You cannot go back to the past. All right. And even though a person that you trusted, that you loved, may have hurt you, instead of keep on worrying and thinking and replaying the situation over and over again, just step into the energy of fuck it. At least now I'm seeing this person, I'm seeing that situation for its true colors. I'm seeing the vibration that I kept on ignoring in the past. And okay, I made a mistake, but I'm just going to allow myself to learn from that mistake, and I'm just going to stop torturing myself and overthinking that situation. I'm stopping replaying that conversation, replaying that situation, replaying whatever happened, and just be in this energy of I'm done. I am drawing the line in the sand and I am moving on. And as you're moving on, you are remembering to always trust vibes, to always trust your solar plexus, to always trust your intuition, because it is there to protect you. So this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.